Calgary, you can call him the Don of Calgary's beer scene. Don Zay, a beer enthusiast, has meticulously documented every new beer he has sipped over the past 2 decades in a spreadsheet. Don Zay evaluating sour beers at the Rare Barrel in Berkeley, California, courtesy of Don Zay. He said as of Thursday afternoon, he has tried 19,987 beers. Now he's busy hopping between breweries to raise that number by Saturday, when the self-proclaimed beer nerd will drink his 20,000th unique brew. Zay showed Star Metro some screen captures but didn't want to share the spreadsheet, which is actually 2 Microsoft Word documents, in its entirety. He said each entry is arranged alphabetically and contains the name of the beer, a code indicating the date he tried it, and some technical information, like how much foam it produces when poured. There aren't dates on the earliest entries, but Zay said the list got its start as a WordPerfect document sometime in 1996. That was many, many beers ago. Article continued below. I drink around 2,000 new beers a year now. Month to month it varies a lot, it depends if I travel or not, Zay said. I was in Denver for 8 days in June, and I think I tasted 240 beers. When I travel, I kind of go crazy. To mark his new feat in this journey of brews, he's hoping to raise $20,000 for Providence Children's Center during an 11-course beer-paired fundraising dinner being held Saturday at the Pig and Duke. All proceeds from the $50 tickets will benefit the organization's preschools for children with special needs. And Village Brewery has came up with a new brew which will be his 20,000th beer. I suggested the name The Village Idiot, so I could say the beer was named after me, Zay said. His enthusiasm for beer isn't a joke. Zay practiced law for more than 20 years before turning his passion for beer into a profession in 2015. Now he's a regular freelance beer writer and a beer consultant. Article continued. Bellavis' passion for brews started 2 decades ago with a beer that changed his life. Don Zay checking the visual elements of the beers at the Granary Q. They had a beer named Black Pilsner that I tasted, and it just completely blew me away, Zay said. It was a dark lager and, despite its dark color, it had a light body and notes of nuts and chocolate and toast. I was literally unaware that such a thing could exist. Since then he's taken notebooks with him to bars and breweries to jot down notes about each new brew. In the mid-90s, there were nowhere near as many breweries as there are now. I had no idea it would ever come to this. It was just kind of something I did because I'm a nerd, Zay said. Now, because there are so many more breweries around the world, he said he's able to try a different beer each evening, sometimes even 2. On trips, he and his wife visit multiple breweries in a day. After trying nearly 20,000 beers, it's hard for him to pick a favorite. I always like to say I don't have a favorite, because beer is situational. The beer you have with a steak dinner is different than the beer you have around a barbecue with friends. Mary Gitna is a Calgary-based reporter covering arts, culture and diversity. Follow her on Twitter, @MaryGitana. Read more. Beer Week attendance doubles as Calgary beer boom continues. Alberta appeals court ruling on craft beer markups. Alberta's small brew industry stampeding onto festival scene.